So here we have 7/10 times what will give us something smaller than 7/10. And you remember from when we looked at this in the last video, 4/3, 5/9, 10/7, and 7/4. Well, those are my answer choices for A, B, C, and D. So I'll bring down my 7/10 and just work each of these out. And I get 28 over 30. Bring down my 7/10 again. And I get 35 over 90. Bring down my 7/10 again. And I get 70 over 70. And we remember that anytime you have the number that's the same in the numerator and denominator, that's equal to 1 whole. Bring down my 7/10 one more time. And I get 49 over 40. Improper, so I do in and out. 40 out, 49 in, goes one time, subtract and get 9. So whole number, numerator, denominator. So for D, I get 1 and 9 over 40. Now if I'm looking for something that's smaller than a fraction 7/10, which ones could we eliminate? A, B, C, or D? I hope you said C and D because they both have a whole number 1, and that is not smaller. So we're left again with our options A and B. I'm going to erase this and move it up here so that I have room to work. Smaller than 7/10. 28/30 can be simplified. I will simplify by 2, and that gives me 14 over 15. This one I know I can simplify by 5 because this ends with a 5 and this ends with a 0. This gives me 7, but 90 divided by 5, I don't know that. I'll have to divide that out using in and out. So I'll come over here. 5 goes into 90. 5 goes into 9 one time. That's 5. Subtract and get 4 and slide that over. 8 times 5 is 40. Subtract and get 0. So 18. So 7/18. I'm still looking for something that's smaller than 7/10. So to compare these fractions, I'll use my butterfly method. So 14 over 15 and 7/10. Here we have 14 times 10, or 10 times 14 is 140. 15 times 7, 7 times 1 is 7 plus 3 is 10. So this gives me 105. 105 is smaller than 140. So this is the smaller number, not this one, so A is no good. Let me just double check before assuming 7 over 18 compared with 7 over 10. Use my butterfly. 10 times 7 gives me 70. 18 times 7, I'll come up here and work that out. 7 times 6 is 56, carry the 5. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 5 is 12. So I get 126. I'm looking for something smaller, so 70 is smaller than 126. That does give me that 7/18 is smaller, so B gives me the correct answer.